Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to make one of my telephone calls. So I'm going to telephone up WoodHill Prison regarding Stephen Yaxley Lennon, otherwise known as Tommy Robinson. So I'm going to make the telephone call now because he's in solitary confinement and he shouldn't really be in there. Right, not for the period of time that he's been in there. So I'm now going to make that call now.
Thank you for calling His Majesty's Prison Service, HMP WoodHill. Calls may be recorded for training purposes. Please listen carefully to the following options.
The next available advisor.
I'm going to pause it.
Before connecting with the customer at HMP WoodHill, how can I help today?
Oh, hiya. What department do you work in?
We're on a prison switchboard, external prison switchboard.
Okay. Well, I'm just telephoning up regarding Stephen Yaxley Lennon, otherwise known as Tommy Robinson. We've got reports that he's actually in solitary confinement for longer than what he's supposed to be in for. Are you aware of that?
I'm not aware of that, no. I don't keep up with the news and stuff like that about him.
Okay, I mean, can you transfer me to somebody that does know about that then? Like Nicola Marfleet?
No, I'm not able to transfer you anyone regarding that, sorry.
Well, who can you transfer me to?
If it's regards to a complaint about if you believe he's in solitary confinement longer than he should have, that would have to be a letter sent into the prison.
So that's going to be like the WoodHill postal address.
Yeah, WoodHill postal address is Tatum Hoe Street, Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire.
Okay, I mean, because surely you're aware of conditions that people are being kept in regarding WoodHill.
I'm not aware of that. We're an external switchboard, so I don't work within the prison. I don't keep up with what's going on within the prison. We just work on behalf of them.
Okay, so what's your name then?
My name's Chloe.
Chloe. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Chloe, have you had anybody else telephone up regarding Stephen Yaxley Lennon?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
And did you, like, say the same thing to them as well?
Well, no one said what you've said to me, so I would say the same thing back to them.
Okay. I mean, because it sounds as though that I'm being fobbed off a little bit, you see. Because I know that if I write a letter, they're just going to open it up and put it through the shredder. And to me, that's no good. I mean...
Any complaints regarding any prisoners have to go by letter. We can't put you through to anyone to ask questions on why he's been in solitary confinement for any longer than he should. We're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, I mean, because he's been starved to death, you know. I mean, really, can you take this up with your supervisor?
I can't, no. Any complaints have to go to the prison directly.
Right, well, can you put me through to your supervisor then, Chloe?
I can't, unfortunately, no.
So why are you being so obstructive?
I'm not. Any complaints regarding any prisoners have to go to the prison directly.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't feel that they're going to deal with it. I mean, I can see that I'm going to have to go to the Attorney General's office, which is 4 to 8 Sanctuary Way in London. I mean, that might be the better thing. Yeah, because, I mean, if they're mistreating him, I mean, they're starving him. I mean, he might not be your cup of tea, you see. I mean, who did you vote for in the election?
I'm not going to discuss that with you.
Okay, so you voted Labour. You know, I voted Reform, and the rest of us voted Reform as well. So,
I'm not
you know...
going to discuss politics with you. If you have a complaint, please send it into the prison, okay?
Yeah, I will do, Chloe. And, you know, I'm a bit disappointed that I haven't got the outcome today that I wanted from you, because I just feel that you're fobbing me off. And I think that's totally unacceptable.
That's the process we have to follow. I can't put you through to anyone if it's a complaint. If it's a complaint, it has to go to the prison by letter directly to the governor.
And what's the name of the governor?
Nicola Marfleet.
Okay. So how many people have you told to send a letter in to her?
If it's regarding a complaint, that is our process. We have to tell them to send a letter to the Governor.
So how many people have telephoned up and you've told them the same procedure?
I don't keep track of how many people call up regarding a complaint.
More than 50?
I'm not going to say that.
Okay, more than 100 then. I had a feeling that that might be the case.
Yeah,
I mean, because... Okay, more than 200. So if they've received more than over 200 letters...
Okay.
And he's still, now wait a minute, listen to me, and he's still in prison, and he's been starved to death. You're fobbing me off, right, and he's been starved to death. Yeah, see, there, you know, ended the call, you know. This is the kind of people that are in charge of our judicial system. And, you know what, it's bang out of order, right, and everybody should be sending a letter to WoodHill Prison, because when you telephone up and you get through to an external switchboard, you just get fobbed off, and it ain't good enough. So if we can get like thousands and thousands of people to send letters to Nicola Marflink, which is the governor at WoodHill Prison, where Stephen Yaxley Lennon is, I mean, because I've been looking online, and under Article 3 of the European Convention on Human Rights, prolonged solitary confinement can be considered a breach of the prohibition against inhumane or degrading treatment or punishment. So this is what the British judicial system is like. It's actually breaking its own, it's breaking its own rules and regulations. So, you know, I think everybody should send a letter to WoodHill, and I think we're just going to have to do a protest at some point. Because as you heard there, she was very, very obstructive, and her name was Chloe, and they're working from an external switchboard. Anyway, thank you for watching me today, and let me know about your comments, you know, because I know that telephoning organisations up isn't everybody's cup of tea, because everybody's got so used to sending messages in WhatsApp, sending emails and sending letters, or even sending text messages, writing comments on Facebook, comments on X, comments on YouTube, and no one really makes any telephone calls anymore. Make telephone calls and keep that human interaction going.